it's important to know some of the history to understand why certain places, and particularly streets, are named the way they are. In most cities, you'll have the same series of street names. Things like Sarmiento, who was actually, I think he was from San Juan, but was like an early important political figure in Argentina and an educational reformer. And then a lot of streets will have date names, or will be named for dates, and those dates will be important events in Argentine history. There are a number of earthquakes, so that's part of the history, because I mean it's in the mountains, and so there in the main cities of both Mendoza and San Juan, there have been significant earthquakes that destroyed large parts of the city at various points in the past. As to church history, Elder Scott of the Quorum of the 12 was mission president in Cordoba, which is a little bit northwest of the Mendoza mission, and at that time it included what is now the Mendoza mission. The Mendoza mission was formed in 1990. I think the gospel started being preached in Argentina in 1925. I think Melvin K. Ballard came in and dedicated the land for the preaching of the gospel. Or at least he was there. Maybe he wasn't the one who dedicated it. One important historical thing to know is that Argentines and Brits are not particularly fond of each other because of the Falkland Islands War in 1982, and that is a subject to steer away from. In Spanish, it's the Islas Malvinas, not the Falkland Islands, and they are Argentine, not British. So if that subject ever comes up, it's very good to try to get away from it as soon as possible, because it's very sensitive. Another subject to be careful with is the Perones, as people either love or hate them. People have strong feelings about the Perones. So that's a bit of history to be aware of, just so as not to step on people's toes.